Alright guys, I am back with another video, first video of 2024. I hope all of you guys have enjoyed your holidays, but today we're going to be talking about a fragrance known by the name of Parfums de Marly Pegasus. This is a fragrance that I've had for quite a long time and I've not dedicated a full video. So let's get right into this first video of 2024. So first thing I want to point out is that this fragrance was released in 2011. Yeah, shocker, 2011. The first person I ever saw really give this fragrance any praise was, Jeremy Fragrance. He was the only person I ever saw hype up this fragrance. And when I first smelled it, I really understood why. It's got some pretty good quality notes like cumin, bergamot. It's got bitter almond, lavender, jasmine, and then some vanilla, amber, and sandalwood. So it's really a nutty top, a nutty sweetness, really from the vanilla and the bitter almond. I don't know how that's not in the top note, but that's really what you pick up a lot of. Maybe a little bit of, tiny bit of freshness, not really much, but it's just mainly sweet nuttiness with a mild floral woody base. And honestly, it's a great smelling fragrance. It is much more on the sweeter side, which I kind of don't care for as much because the sweetness is unique. It's not really the type of sweetness that you're going to find very often. But in terms of just pure smell, this fragrance is a great one. I just think that you should definitely be careful on the sprays of this stuff. Now, due to the type of fragrance this is, you really get some great longevity. I mean, it's loud and it lasts long. On my skin, I usually get about 12 to 14 hours of longevity with a strong projection. I mean, big sillage. People will smell this around you. I always get compliments on this one too. It's like, it's one I wear when I want to get noticed. It will get you noticed. It's something in the air that people seem to love. It's sweet, of course, and that's something that always grabs people's attention. But that unique flair from the florals and the bitter almond, I think, really give this fragrance an upper hand when it comes to catching people's attention. The versatility is kind of limited because it is so strong, in my opinion. You could tone down the sprays and that would definitely fix a lot of problems, but it's still very sweet and I wouldn't recommend it. It's primarily a fall and winter time fragrance. Maybe a night out or a date night, that would work great as well, but for an office wear, maybe not. And definitely not in that, hot summer weather. I don't recommend this at all. You might be able to pull it off, but it's just not something that I would personally recommend. Now, the bottle design is really fantastic in my opinion. It's got a shiny silver bottle, and the only thing I don't really like about it is the fact that it picks up fingerprints very easily, and it always looks very dirty. So I have to clean it way too much to where the point where I just, stopped cleaning it. But the atomizer, of course, it's a Parfums de Marly fragrance. It has a great atomizer, great distribution that I will give them. Heavy bottle, a 75 milliliter bottle feels very heavy for what it is. It's just a overall great bottle quality and great bottle design. When it comes to price, of course, it's a Parfums de Marly fragrance, so you're going to be paying a lot of money. I think retail price right now is $350 for the 125 milliliter bottle, and I think $250 for the 75 milliliter bottle here. I'll put the prices on screen so you can see, but of course, I always advocate discounters. 2024, nothing has changed. Discounters, guys, because you can find this for a significantly lower price. I've seen it as low as $150 for the 125 milliliter bottle and $115 for the 75 milliliter bottle. So price value, I think, is great when you get it on discounters. And even for how strong and how good this lasts, in my opinion, it's not the worst thing. It's got a good quality to it. It lasts long. That's what most people want. Gets compliments, and so really if I was paying $200 for this, now I probably wouldn't pay $200 for this, but I could see them justifying that price. I mean, it lasts long, like I said, good quality, and gets a lot of compliments. So of course, guys, what is my opinion of Parfums de Marly Pegasus? Well, I'm going to say this. Sometimes this fragrance feels a little bit overly sweet, and the unique sweetness that it is can be a little bit much when you overspray, and you'll know when you've oversprayed this stuff for sure. However, I think it's a fundamentally great fragrance. It's a unique addition to everything that I have in comparison. So I think it's a great smelling fragrance. It's a great fragrance for the performance aspect of it. I don't like the limited wearability of it. I think last year, like I mentioned in a video before, I only wore that fragrance like 5 times throughout the entire year. So because of that, this fragrance is really going to tank in terms of its overall rating. But I think I'm going to give it an overall rating of an 8 out of 10. It's a solid fragrance in my opinion, and if it had more versatility, it'd boost it up, and if it wasn't as sickeningly sweet, that would also boost it up a little bit more. But overall, it's a great fragrance. I don't have too many complaints about it. That's it. So guys, that is my review of Parfums de Marly Pegasus. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. I cannot believe we've hit 1,100 subscribers. That is fantastic. Of course, my goal is still to get that monetization. So continue to watch these videos fully through, guys. That means a lot to me. If you want to watch any more of my amazing videos, click one here or whatever, and you'll see it. I'll see you guys in the next one.